Hello all, my name is Michael Paulson here in Dallas, Texas, and I am making a short quick video about my first 9 days after anterior cervical discectomy fusion, which is known as ACDF, or i.e. it's a plate over your cervical with bolts. And as far as that goes, mine was a two-plate neck fusion, which means they had to get the C4, 5, and 6. So instead of the normal 4 bolts, you have to pardon me with my throat, they had to use 6 bolts. So anyways, I've got a picture that I'm going to try and capture for you here. So I had my surgery September 17th, 2019, and I'm feeling really good today. I went in because of my hand. My hand had been really numb and getting weak since March. I had a body massage, and I thought it was caused by that. Of course, that wasn't the case, but at first one would think so too. When your body doesn't hurt and just your hand does. So after about 6 weeks, I started going to see my doctors, and I was going up the doctor food chain. And I got to a neurologist, and what happened was, you can see right here, here's my fusion right here. I've got it covered as I just got out of the shower, so I have to keep it as dry as possible. So once I got out of the neurologist, she had an MRI of my neck, and she wanted to rule that out and start doing nerve testing. Well, said she couldn't rule that out, that I had to go see a spine surgeon. She could not help me. I was like, okay, great. So I go see a spine surgeon in South Lake, Texas, and I started his food chain. They start with a bunch of testing from one doctor there, and these are all spine surgeons. The second doctor, he does nerve testing. And then I finally meet the surgeon who, if I make the decision, which I ultimately did make the decision to go see, was to choose him. So I sit down and talk to him. And he says, when he walked in, he says at first he felt that he was going to see a broken down guy just by looking at my reports and how bad my cervical was. I had arthritis, bone spurs in it, degeneration. It's decompressing my nerves, and that's where I guess the pressure comes in from the hand being so weak, where at times I'd be writing with a pen or a pencil, it would just come out of my hand. Cell phones would drop out of my hands, the whole 9 yards. So certainly I knew there was a problem there, because I'm a guy that's got pretty good grip most of the time. So we started talking about possibilities of surgery, and he tells me the reason why surgery would probably be best in my case is because I'm a walking time bomb. So I say to him, well, can we put this off for a few months, because I want to take a vacation out of state and go catch a Dodger game? He says, nope, Mr. Paulson, because I'm a Cubs fan and you can't go anywhere. I said, now you need to speak in my good ear. So he explains to me that if I was to get any impact with the way my cervical was currently, or to get into a car accident and it wasn't protected, he says chances were really great I could be paralyzed. I'm thinking to myself, well, now you've got my full attention, because certainly I didn't feel like I was going to be coming across anything like this. So he's explained everything in great detail to me. He's showing me the MRIs. He's showing me the bruise on my cervical, and he's asking me, where'd you get that? I said, I've had a lot of impact over my life. I said, I couldn't tell you. So we go on and on and on. And then we have a couple more meetings. And then he takes me through what's called a myelogram, where they inject fluid in the back, and then they hang you upside down. So that fluid will come back to the back of your neck right here, and then you get a different view than what the MRI shows. So after all that's done, it's really confirmed that we need an operation. And so I do my research, and I find out about 98% of the time it's good. So I start talking to my doctor. I say, so my hand's weak, and it's numb continuously, and it's bothersome, very bothersome. I said, if I have this surgery, we'll fix that. He says, no, I can't guarantee you that. He goes, well, what I can guarantee you is that you won't get any worse in the future. I'm like, well, all right, let's take those. But anyways, I watch some of these videos like this, and that's why I'm doing this video. I don't normally do a video like this. And just try and help other people out there. So I had the surgery September 17th, 2019 here in South Lake, Texas. It's right here. I just got out of the shower. And so I stayed overnight in the hospital. Really not a big deal. Actually, I felt pretty good the next day. I think that's because of all the meds the day before. So I go home in the afternoon, and I'm just kind of tired. And then I'm just resting the next couple of days, and my voice is very hoarse because the tubes that go down your throat during the surgery, they have to move like your esophagus and muscles and stuff all out of the way to get this plate in, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, but that's what's got to be done. So with that being said, I'm going to show you real quick here. I'm going to swing over and show you a couple views of the plates. See if we can get that on there for you. All right, I think we captured that. So mine was a 2-level. Normally there are 1 level, and 1 level's 4 bolts, 2 levels 6 bolts. I didn't even ask what a 3 level was. Didn't want to know. So anyways, after surgery, I can actually honestly say that my hand felt so much better. And I've seen this from a lot of other people too. I was like, wow, I really wasn't expecting that. So over this past weekend, I started coughing a lot. And that's why my throat feels very groggy. And I've been sore, and I've been on a liquid diet for really 7 days because I couldn't swallow anything. It hurt so bad. But that was to be expected with this type of surgery for the first maybe 14 days. So what happens is I go see my regular physician yesterday on Wednesday, which would have been September 25th, because today's the 26th that I'm doing this. And he takes a chest x-ray and he confirms that I've got a small case of pneumonia. I'm like, well, isn't that great? Now, I don't even think I even had pneumonia as old as I am. So now I'm on some medication for that, and it's starting to help me a little bit. I've still been coughing all day, but it's mainly due to pneumonia. So I'm dealing with pneumonia, I'm dealing with the surgery, and trying to rest. So, and don't know where the pneumonia came from. Research tells me it could come from a hospital, it could come from anywhere. It's hard to say. But so far right now, besides my throat, my hand feels a lot better. And I'm really pleased with that part. I see my doctor like October 4th, and I can't drive until then. So I'm trying to keep this dry right here and take as best care if I can as it. And when I go in a car, I do wear a neck brace. It's not required of me to wear a neck brace here, but when I will go outside and walk, I wear a neck brace. It's time to be real serious about this stuff. But certainly seems like a semi-life-saving operation when you think about if you go years with a body part that's numb and you don't have it looked at seriously, and then maybe there's no saving you at that point. And I know most people I see in the videos, most of them are like 6 months to 8 months, kind of like me. So anyways, next video I'll make should be here in the next couple of weeks. So this is 9 days after my operation. So I feel pretty good. It's just my throat kind of hurts. It's kind of hard to get the words out right now. But anyways, we'll talk to you all soon, okay?